That is crazy. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On today's video, I have a little bit of a ball review for the 900 Global Burner Solid and a comparison to the Hustle Camo. So if you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you like this jersey, go to coolwick.com, use my promo code Napoles10, Napoles 10. That'll get you 10% off your entire order. And then down below in the description, there's gonna be a link where you could order either the Burner Solid or the Hustle Camo. There's also gonna be a link to my Patreon as well as a link to my Discord. It is the absolute best way to help support the channel is if you're going through those links, especially to order both of these bowling balls. So the Burner Solid features the centroid symmetrical core that has an RG of 2.53 and a max differential of 0.37. And then wrapped around that core is the S62 solid reactive cover stock that comes out of box at a 1500 grit polished finish. But for the purposes of this video, both of these balls are finished to a 2000 finish because that's the surface that I really like this Hustle Camo at. And I really want to compare them just to see because I really, really like this Hustle Camo. So if this burner is going to be even close, that's going to be a really good thing. So then let's talk about the Hustle Camo. The Camo features the Hustle Core, which has the same RG as the Burner Solid being 2.53, but the big difference is going to be in the differential. The Hustle Camo has a .030 differential, where the Burner Solid is an 0.37 differential. So that's quite a bit of difference. And then the cover on the Camo is the VTC Solid that also comes out of box at a 1500 grit polish finish. But like I said, they're both finished at a 2000 finish. And then the layout on both of them is the same, being that it's 50 by 4.5 by 30. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys have a Burner Solid or a Hustle Camo, which one of these two is your favorite, and more importantly, why? All right, first shot here with the Burner Solid fresh house shot at Samstown. So yeah, there's no way that the Hustle Camo is going to be close to this. This is hooking a lot. All right, so that last shot I missed in a little bit for sure. I'm gonna do my best to get it going right a little bit more and see how that looks. So I'm gonna stay here in this part of the lane for the next couple shots before I get into the Hustle Camo to compare. Missed left a little bit. So what I'm seeing so far is that this is going to be closer to an IQ Tour than the Hustle Camo. Oh! All right, so those are the first 5 shots that I've ever thrown with this Burner Solid, and I gotta say that it hooked a considerable amount more than what I was expecting. Yes, it has a higher differential than the Hustle Camo, but man, it out-hooked it by a... Now, I don't know if it's the core strength or maybe the S62 cover that maybe is stronger than this Reactor Solid, but either way, we're gonna find out now. I'm gonna get back on the lanes and go to the Hustle Camo from the same spot that I was just at first to see if it's gonna be able to handle the oil in the middle part of the lane like the Burner Solid did. So let's get back on it. All right, so this is the Hustle Camo, same spot I was just at with the Burner Solid. So it's quite a bit weaker. All right, so the Camo tried to get there, but it was just a little too weak. I'm gonna move 2 and 1 to the right and see if this looks good here. All right, so that was definitely closer, but still came in kind of light. I'll move another 1 and 0 right, which will be 3 and 1 total. All right, so I'm gonna keep my feet in the same spot, but move my eyes a little closer to me, see if I can get it into a roll a little bit sooner. Like that. Jeez. All right, last shot here with the Camo before I get back into the Burner Solid. See, I think that based on what I saw on the lanes, I can say that the Hustle Camo is a considerable amount weaker than the Burner Solid. And I think, yes, the core has something to do with it, but I think the cover is going to end up being a little bit stronger, because on the shots where I got it in with the camo, it struggled to come around the corner where the Burner Solid actually read and went through the pins. So I'm going to get back into the Burner Solid and just continue to chase it left. All right, so I'm back in the Burner Solid now, and I'm going to go 3 and 2 left of where I was with the Burner Solid. That is crazy. So yeah, this Burner Solid is quite a bit stronger. Missed right. Okay, that was close. I missed right, and that was close. So I mean, don't get me wrong, this isn't like Nova strong, but it's definitely stronger than the entry-level performance price point that it's at. Let's try that same shot here, minus the foul. So yeah, again, even when I moved in to a part of the lane where normally the Hustle Camo just isn't quite there, the Burner Solid still found a way to get through it and shape and went through the pins, except for that one shot that I fouled. Let's not talk about it. But it still went through the pins. And so again, I looked up the price points, and it turns out that the Burner Solid is at a higher price point than the Hustle Camo by $20. I think I saw the Hustles at around $100 on Bowler's Mart's website, and the Burner Solid was at $120 on Bowler's Mart website. But for that $20, so that increased price, you're getting a substantial amount more performance. Now, I'm not saying that the Burner Solid is better than the Hustle Camo or vice versa. I definitely think that they're different enough where if you had one, you could add the other one comfortably. Like, based on what I'm seeing so far, the Hustle Camo is going to be that ball where I'm going to play significantly straighter through the fronts, and then as I have to create a little bit more angle, I would get into something like the Burner Solid. Now, lane surface is going to dictate all of that. Here at Samstown, there's enough friction where I can throw both of these pretty comfortably. If I was bowling in a center that had less friction or more volume, you know, one or both of these might be out of play. So you got to keep into account what you're bowling on. That is the absolute biggest thing. These balls are tools, and you have to use the right tool for the right job. All right, so this is back with the Hustle Camo, same spot I was just at with the Burner. Gonna try to slow hook it a little bit here. All right, so off that wrap 10, I'm gonna move 1 and 0 left and still try to slow hook it. And if this doesn't look good, I'll move back right. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna move like 5 or 6 right, because those were 2 well executed shots that I just could not get all the pins to fall. See? Yeah, so the Camo just looks better from straighter. And I'll try to throw a shot for the Burner from here also. Oh! All right, so this will be the last shot here I throw with the Hustle Camo. I'll do the rest of the video with the Burner Solid. So this is the biggest example that I can show you guys of the right tool for the right job. I tried to slow hook the Hustle Camo, which is A, not something that I'm really good at, and B, I executed, I would say, as high as I possibly could have, and went wrap 10, wrap 10, made that move to where the Hustle Camo, for me, in this center, looks really good, and then all of a sudden it was 10 back, 10 back, 10 back. So that's the biggest thing I always talk about. Right tool for the right job, and that couldn't have been a better example. So like I said, I'm done throwing the Hustle Camo for the duration of this video because this is supposed to be a ball review for the Burner Solid and a comparison, which I don't normally do. So now I'm gonna get back on the lanes with the Burner Solid, and I'm gonna play super straight like I just was at with the Camo, because I wanna see if that Burner Solid also has that ability to let me play a little bit straighter. Because if it does, then it has potential to be a little bit of a game changer for me. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get back on the lanes, start a little bit straighter, and then progressively move a little bit further left. All right, Burner Solid, same spot that I just threw that 3-bagger with the Camo. All right, so that last shot was definitely close, but my execution really wasn't. So let's execute really well here, and then we'll decide. That's a good shot. All right, so that last shot looked really good. I really like the way the 6 did its job on the 10 pin. If I can repeat that from here, this ball's gonna be a game changer for me. Oh, Burner Solid. Good shot. So Burner Solid, eh? Oh! I think, all right, so Burner Solid, when I said that it can be a game changer, and then I think it is gonna be a game changer for me, I'm not saying that the Burner Solid is better than the Hustle Camo. I think that it's more versatile than the Hustle Camo though. From straighter, I still think that the Hustle Camo would be the better option for me, but it's definitely close enough that I can still throw the Burner Solid, and then as I have to get in and loop it a little bit, forget about it. The Burner Solid just, it's way better when I have to get in and shape it, and then it's close enough that it still looks pretty good from straighter. So I've reviewed the Electrify Solid, the Hustle Camo, and the Burner Solid, and progressively I've liked the newer one better. Like I really like the E-Solid. Then once I threw this, I kind of didn't like the Electrify Solid, and now that I'm throwing this, I think I still love this Hustle Camo. I think it's still gonna be one of those balls that I really love throwing, especially from straighter. But this Burner Solid is gonna have to see a little bit more lane play for me just because of that versatility factor. So now I'm gonna get back on the lanes and throw 5 shots from 5 different zones with the Burner Solid. All right, so this is gonna be the first zone with the Burner Solid from really, really straight. Oh, that has to carry from there. All right, so now I'm gonna move about 5 left here off that last shot. All right, so this is gonna be about another 5 left. About, more or less. Good shot. All right, and like I said, about another 5 here. All right, last shot of the video, pretty far left. Actually, I may revisit that 3rd zone because I think I can make it to strike from there. All right, so this is that 3rd zone that I wrapped that 10 with. I think I can get it to go through the pins a little bit better. Like that. Yeah, okay. Wrap now. So all in all with this Burner Solid, I am impressed. I like that for being a lower performance ball, it still absolutely gets the job done. It's strong enough in the oil where something like the Hustle Camo or the Electrify Solid maybe it just doesn't see it. Now, I'm not saying that this is gonna be a direct replacement to something like the Hustle Camo. If there's lower volume, if there's more friction, something like the Camo still might be the better option. But I really like those 5 zones. I was fairly impressed. Zone 1, I definitely think that 10 pin should have fell. I executed really well. Then that third zone, like I said, I wanted to reshoot that third zone. I'm still gonna, I showed you guys both, but I really wanted to show you guys another good shot from zone 3 because I did not accept that 10 pin because it was a really good shot. So let me know down below in the comments if you guys like what you're seeing out of this burner solid, or if you think I should stick with the Hustle Camo as my light oil option bowling ball. So thanks again for joining me. You know I can't do this without you guys. Andrew, tell them to click right here to subscribe.
Click right here to subscribe.
And click over here. And ignore the lady who just walked in front of the camera.
Click right here to subscribe.
Till next time.
Right here.